got the Chiefs.
Here's the kicker,
You know what I'm saying? So now
Aldrich
we
ready
really
to
about
get
to
us
show you
going.
how we
And into a
really
sea
live.
bread. We're underway in
had the
Kansas
ball.
City. This will be
I
taken
took a
to
lot
the
of
back
chances
of
I
the end
wouldn't take
zone.
if I was playing a nigga who had, you know what I'm saying?
And
I
he'll
still
wind up
should have
about
won.
4 yards shy of
I
where he
almost
would
watched
have
the
been if
whole
he'd
shit,
taken a
but
knee.
back.
As they'll start at the 21-yard
You know what I'm
line.
saying? Like, back. Guarantee I beat his ass by at least 21. I don't fuck around, man. You know it.
Yellow.
Let's see what this nigga talking about, man. Look at he's
Now
so
problems right out of the gate.
Play.
We're going to get a delay.
He like, man, this guy brought out the Giants. Yo, we really like that. Okay, don't come out here bullshit.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Man, what's up with this nigga, man? This nigga scared for real, man.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Okay.
And this one
Right
caught by
at
Travis
the nigga
Kelce.
neck.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up on the outside as well.
That's where he, their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the end routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Second and 5 at the 43-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. Completes the tight end Kelce. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Brandon, unless my eyes deceive me, I think they found a matchup that they're trying to exploit here, don't you? I mean, it's the 2nd time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. It's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see the kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
But this shit get real crazy out here, man. Fuck, man.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Get out of here.
They'll run it with Williams.
You know what I'm saying?
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Check, 47. Let him know.
You think so?
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes.
I understand how you feel.
And it's complete
Man,
to Kelce. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 22-yard line.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. Speaking of Damian Williams, great Super Bowl, 17 carries, over 100 yards, and a touchdown on the ground. Charles, he also had one through the air. Did you think he would have that type of a game?
I wasn't sure that we would see that type of a game, but I knew he would be a part of their offense in terms of trying to break down what San Francisco does, that he would get the bulk of carries. But did I see 104 yards on the ground and a touchdown? Probably not. Did I see him catching one as well, 133 yards total offense? Probably not. But give him his due, because now, in his postseason career, which is 6 games, 5 of them with Kansas City, 1 with Miami, he scored 11 touchdowns. Wow. So on the big stage, the big lights, he produces, and he actually won the battle between undrafted free agent running backs, because his total versus Raheem Mostert, who ran for, I believe, 58 yards and a touchdown for San Francisco, advantage Kansas City, advantage Damian Williams.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Mahomes will try again on second down. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh shit! I was looking down at my phone, bro.
Here we go.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
We had him just now.
Ready. 10 logo. Number 53. Mark 53. Watch the curl.
Let's see what it's looking like. Oh, yeah. I like that.
Go.
Now Jones on 3rd down. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Let's see what's really going on out here.
Hey, Wood.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to try and throw. It's complete to Golden Tate. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down. Operating from the gun. Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Here's Jones throwing on 1st down.
We can't be that soft.
Past the 20, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The throw over the middle taken in. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
How they gonna react?
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a throw here on 2nd down, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Jones now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. That's into the hands of the tight end, Ellison. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards, the final tally. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 11 more on that one and another first down. Two minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And Barkley did not get there. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll run for it with Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Punching it in from a yard away. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Rosas good with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he's got room. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Let's go, D.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Frank Clark, give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DM.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
You got their ass on their fucking heels, my boy. I tell you that.
They'll try and throw for it here. Got a man, Slayton. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. From the gun, Jones finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Jones heading up here 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Jones. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Check 53. Drop deep, drop deep. Let's go, let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, orbit.
2nd and long. Eluding the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. So it's 3rd and goal now, and this is where the Arrowhead crowd can make it very tough.
Let's see what you got.
Jones operating from the gun.
Damn,
and Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Shit, that white boy throwing the shit out of it, ain't it,
the grab, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they covered him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Let's go one
and
stop.
all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect. But
looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. Not that time for Watkins. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year. Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill. No surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, the credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most, that's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a great award. Congratulations, Calais.
Jones now on first down. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. Looking to throw. Jones. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Giants have taken the lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Boy, you still over there?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Mahomes going to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Mahomes now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10. And a screen unsuccessfully dropped it. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20. Mahomes to throw once more. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it's third down.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as they can now even it. And he takes off with it. It's a fake.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
You can't ask for a better day out. You really can't.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. On 2nd and 2, Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley.
Goddamn screen.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. A big play looming for the Giants as they'll go for 2.
Hey, echo.
Throwing Jones to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field, so it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Back to throw, Mahomes. And that's incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important 4th down. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Mahomes throwing on 4th. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, an 80-yard touchdown, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece is our score as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
40 yards. Yeah, 40 yards. How we going to do it? Like this right here.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
From just shy of midfield, Jones. That's complete to Slayton. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Now Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
A 1st down run by Barkley unsuccessful, as he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll go to Barkley again. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Back to throw. Now a desperate, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still knew it was a long shot.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Kansas City,